Archangel Michael says, "It's an emergency. It's only for you. I am trying to save you from a big threat. Please don't ignore me. Open it quickly." Archangel Michael says, something very serious is moving in the shadows, and your name is at the center of it. This is not for everyone. This warning is meant only for you because the threat is uniquely aimed at your energy, your future, and your divine calling. What I'm about to reveal will change the way you look at certain people and protect you from something irreversible. The forces working against you are not strangers. They are cloaked in familiar smiles, sweet voices, and kind gestures. But behind that kindness is envy, manipulation, and a strategy that's been growing in silence for weeks. You may have sensed the pressure in your chest or the strange weight on your shoulders. That's not your imagination. You were chosen for something bigger than your surroundings, and that's exactly why this energy is being thrown at you. Someone you once helped, someone you trusted when they were down, now feels threatened by your glow, and they are reaching into dark places for answers. They've consulted someone they shouldn't have, a person who works with energies that twist reality. The person has given them a method. It's a dark ritual not meant for human hands, and it has already been started using a personal item of yours. The good news is, you can still stop it. But only if you hear this now, before the next 48 hours pass. There is an item missing around you. Perhaps a piece of jewelry, a small paper, or something from your bag or home. It didn't vanish. It was taken. This object is now being used as a link to access your path and drain you slowly, piece by piece. They want your stability, your favor, your protection, your blessings. But here's the deeper layer: the person targeting you doesn't even realize they are a pawn. There's a second figure involved, one older, more experienced, someone with cold, empty eyes. That figure has studied your astrology, your aura, your vulnerabilities. They have been watching from afar, silently guiding this betrayal. Your photo was shown to someone, on a screen, in a chat, possibly even printed. And when they looked at it, they said something terrifying: "This one is untouchable unless we act quickly." They are trying to act quickly now. As you read these words, that's why I had to come through this message today. There is one place in your home, near a window or doorway, where the energy has felt heavier. You might have dismissed it, thinking it was just the weather, or your imagination. But it's been a spiritual opening, a breach where something unwanted has been whispering through. I'm sealing it now as you read, but you must be aware, your environment has been compromised. That strange dream you had a few nights ago, the one where someone tried to grab your hand or whisper something you couldn't hear. That was not a dream. It was a warning disguised as a dream. And the person you saw is connected to this plan against you. You will begin to notice their name popping up again, on your phone, in random conversations, maybe even passing you unexpectedly. That's not coincidence. Their energy is now magnetized to you because they tried to steal something that wasn't meant to be touched. Your destiny. Now let me tell you something else. There is someone watching over you in silence. Someone you used to be very close to but lost touch with. This person knows something is wrong. They may have even felt sick to their stomach after speaking to the wrong individual recently because your name came up and they didn't like how it was being used. This person will come back soon with a strange message. It may be something small like, "I had a dream about you," or "You came to my mind randomly." Don't ignore them. They carry a divine clue meant for your protection. What they say may seem random, but it's your sign to prepare and realign your path. The threat you're facing is time-sensitive. If you wait too long, the damage will grow harder to reverse. But here's what you must do. Cleanse your space with intention. Speak your full name aloud and declare your home a shielded zone. No one who wishes harm can enter what had been declared holy. A piece of mail is about to arrive, or maybe a message through your phone or online. When you see it, your heart will feel nervous, like it skipped a beat. That's not fear. That's your intuition recognizing spiritual confirmation. Read it carefully. Here will be a word, a date, or a symbol in it that points to someone involved in this threat. Now listen to me clearly. Don't react with rage. Don't pout about it. Don't confront the people involved yet. They are expecting you to explode or panic, but your calmness will confuse them and give heaven more time to reverse the damage. I have already begun working on your behalf. Breaking the agreements formed in your absence. I am pulling back the energy that was stolen. You will begin to feel lighter in the next 72 hours. You might even sleep more deeply than usual or wake up feeling like something lifted off of you. That's not random. That's your spirit being reset. Archangel Michael says you were not meant to be touched by this evil, but your light drew attention. You are not being punished. You are being reminded how powerful you are, and how dangerous that power is to the wrong people. Soon, you will receive a dream that is not like the others. In this dream, you will be told a name or shown a face that confirms everything you've just read. It will be so vivid you'll feel like you truly live it. That's the moment I want you to know. I have stepped in fully, and the tide is turning. You were meant to read this today, not tomorrow, not later, right now, because they are accelerating their moves. But my message is arriving faster than their darkness. And now you must do one thing to seal this moment. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Speak these words inside your mind. I cancel every agreement made in my name without my consent. I receive protection beyond understanding. That alone shifts the energy back into your favor. I leave you now with this final truth. No weapon formed against you will prosper, because I've already seen your future, and they are not in it. Their plans collapse. Their envy implodes, and their lies fall apart. But you rise. You rise beyond this moment, you rise with clarity, and you rise into everything they were trying to stop you from becoming. You were never alone. And if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, what is hidden is about to be revealed, not to the world, but to you. You have been selected not just to survive this storm, but to see through it with eyes sharper than ever. The veil is thinning around you, and soon you will notice signs in the smallest places, like the sound of a bird that calls out only when you pass. Or a flickering light at the same hour each night. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. Spiritual breakthroughs leading you back to the root of something you forgot, your divine agreement before birth. You carry an ancient energy within you, one that unsettles those who walk with deception. you were not designed to live hidden, muted, or afraid. You were shaped by higher realms to interrupt curses, to end patterns, and to bring light into dark family bloodlines that have suffered for generations. One of the people targeting you carries an old resentment, one you inherited. They don't hate you because of what you did. They hate you because of what your ancestors refused to obey. You are a walking rebellion to generational contracts that were never yours to complete. Now that person has sought help, someone with knowledge of astral timing and energetic reversal. They are trying to manipulate your timeline, creating delays, detours, and confusion. Every time you felt unusually tired, unmotivated, or like you're missing something lately, that was the beginning of their manipulation taking form. But heaven isn't silent anymore. This message is a divine intervention. And with each word, I am tearing apart the false threads they've been weaving into your life story. There is something strange about how one woman keeps mentioning your name recently. She may pretend to admire you, praise you, or even defend you, but she's gathering data. She is the one who took your story and handed it to someone else, someone who doesn't like when people rise too fast. This woman is linked to someone from your past. That person is watching your progress silently, wondering how you've managed to stay blessed when others fell. And now they want to tip the scales. But what they don't understand is this. You are protected by divine law. Your ancestors, your angels, your higher self, they have formed a ring of energy around you. Every curse, every lie, every false word that has been spoken against your name is already dissolving. Archangel Michael says the shift begins with your awareness. The more you awaken, the less power their tools hold. This is your power moment. Nothing about your life will stay the same after this message. This is your divine reset point. In the coming days, you will receive a moment of silence, a pocket of time where your spirit will feel like it's floating. Use that moment to speak your intention into the universe. Say exactly what you want, without fear, without tricking. Your words are law now. One of the greatest secrets of this moment is that you already won. But the enemy is trying to make you doubt that truth before you feel it. They are sending illusions, not realities. Don't trust what you see right now. Dress what you feel. You may also notice animals becoming more aware around you, a dog barking suddenly, a bird looking directly at you, even insects acting strangely near your space. That's because your energy is heightened and the natural world responds to divine signals before humans do. Someone you haven't spoken to in months or even years is going to reach out very soon. Their tone may be casual, but don't be fooled. They've been sent to extract details, to test where your energy is, and to try to reattach themselves to your blessings. Be polite but guarded. Don't overshare. You are now in a spiritual season where silence is power. And peace is currency. If you've been dealing with unusual pressure around your head, or waking up at strange hours like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., this is spiritual interference. They try to disturb your sleep because your dreams are powerful. They fear what you might see. Tonight, before you sleep, declare your space sealed. Light a candle or say your name 3 times aloud. No energy, no person, no spell, no word shall pass the threshold of your home without divine permission. This is the final warning before breakthrough. And those trying to stop you know it. That's why they are trying so hard now, because they feel your elevation. You are on the edge of a divine unfolding. You were guided to this message not by chance, but by timing. This moment was marked in your spirit long ago as the awakening trigger. Every energy sent to destroy you is turning around now, returning to its sender, multiplied by your resilience. You were born to break this. You were born to rise beyond it. And as the heavens watch you rise, I, Archangel Michael, stand at your side with my sword drawn. No darkness shall enter what has now been claimed in divine authority. Your timeline has been corrected. Your home has been cleansed. Your name has been removed from their rituals. And your victory, it's already on the way. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, I did not come to warn you in fear. I came to awaken you in power. You must understand what had been hovering above your head is not just a threat. It is an opportunity for divine reversal. You were chosen to survive this moment, not as a victim, but as a warrior clothed in invisible fire. The attacks have grown louder because you are nearing a spiritual gate. A new chapter, long promised to your soul, is trying to enter. But before it fully arrives, the old energies must try to pull you back one final time. It is why this feels heavy than before. That is why even simple decisions lately have felt loaded. This weight will lift. The 5 will clear. But for that to happen, you must not entertain confusion, comparison, or conflict. These 3 traps are being thrown at your path like bait. Don't pick them up. Stay steady. Stay in your lane. Stay surrounded by silence and sacredness. Archangel Michael says, the dreams they tried to interrupt are coming back with even more power. You are about to receive instructions from the divine in your sleep. A name, a number, a face, or a sequence. Write it down as soon as you wake. That detail holds a key to the next part of your elevation. Something you lost recently, whether it was a person, an opportunity, or even a temporary peace, is not gone. It was removed to make space for something heaven ordained. The removal felt like rejection, but it was protection disguised in pain. You were shielded from something much darker than you could imagine. The person they tried to send your way to create confusion, someone attractive, tempting, maybe even familiar, is not who they appeared to be. That person was spiritually sent as a distraction. Do not engage again. They carry a residue that will drain you. A letter or document with your name is being reviewed. In the spiritual realm, it has already been stamped for favor. But someone in the physical world is trying to slow it down out of jealousy. They've spoken ill of you behind closed doors, saying they don't deserve this. Why is everything falling into place for them? They're wrong. Because what's coming to you is not luck. It's alignment. And no amount of gossip, lies, or paperwork delay can stop what heaven has released. This blessing is coded to your name, your lineage, your effort, and your survival through countless unseen battles. Archangel Michael says, be mindful of the mirror. Lately, when you look at yourself, you may have felt like something looks different, your eyes, your expression, even your skin. That's not just age or fatigue. That's energy transmutation. You are shedding old frequency layers that once attracted betrayal, confusion, and emotional loops. You are stepping into a higher vibration that cannot carry what once clung to you. People from your past may say you've changed. And they'll be right. This transformation will scare those who benefited from your uncertainty. They will try to re-enter with guilt, fake concern, or apologies too late. Forgive, but do not reopen closed chapters. The lesson was learned. The story is complete. Turn the page. Your finances are about to experience an unexpected shift. A source you once dismissed will return with a new offer opportunity, but wait. The first offer is a test. The second will be the breakthrough. Take your time. Discernment is key now. You'll receive a message, maybe an email, a phone call, or a passing conversation that confirms everything you've read here. Your soul will recognize it immediately. It may come in strange wording, a symbol, or a number like 999, 777, or even 411. Hence the confirmation from my realm. From this point forward, walk like one who cannot be cursed. Speak like one who has already won. Breathe like one whose path has already been cleared. And now I leave you with this. If your heart has been heavy lately, if your mind has been tired, if your dreams have been tangled, it was because something was being ripped out from your field. Something toxic. Something not sent by God. Something that attached itself through manipulation or access. That energy is now removed. I've watched you silently for weeks, waiting for the divine moment to step in. Is with that moment. And now that you've read this far, the agreement is sealed. The shift has begun. Your soul is being recalibrated. Your steps are now being protected. Your voice carries new authority. Your hands carry healing. And your name. Your name will be spoken in rooms of opportunity, not gossip. Remember, this message was not for everyone. It was for you. And I brought it just in time. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says the final veil has now been torn. The moment you accepted this message into your spirit, an unseen contract made against you was shattered. Your name was written in places it did not belong, on documents, in conversations. You whispered curses. But as of this moment, those false recordings have been wiped clean. You've now entered what heaven calls the reversal hour. Everything that was set up to make you fall will now be used as a platform for you to rise. Every person who mocked you, doubted you, betrayed you, or played with your sincerity will watch as favor begins to surround you without explanation. Do not be surprised when you receive sudden apologies, strange reconnections, or unexpected blessings. This is not by accident. This is the ripple effect of divine recalibration. You have now become untouchable to lower frequencies. Archangel Michael says be very still over the next 72 hours. There is an energy gate opening, if you speak your truth aloud during this time, even in a whisper. It will echo through the spiritual and physical realms alike. Your declarations will carry the weight of prophecy. Say only what you want to see grow. Think only what you want to call forward. Because your words have become keys, a man who once blocked your blessings is about to experience a sudden breakdown of influence. He won't know what happened, but it's because his name was connected to a delay meant for you. That tie has been severed now. His energy can no longer affect your journey. There will be a moment very soon where something shakes, maybe not literally, but internally. A realization, a confrontation, or a moment of divine clarity. You'll know it when it comes because your body will react. Goosebumps, sudden warmth, or a light pressure in your chest. That will be the moment of confirmation. The heavens are saying, yes, this was real. This was for you. This is the moment your future shifts. You may be tempted to speak too soon to tell people what's happening or what you've realized, but resist that urge. This is a sacred season. The less you explain, the more power you retain. Let your silence become your sword. A woman who has been speaking your name with bitterness is going to experience a spiritual backlash, not from you, but from the divine law she ignored. She will try to make peace soon. Whether you allow her back in is your decision, but know this, the damage she caused cannot return to you. Her actions have already been transmuted into protection for you. A spiritual guardian, someone connected to your lineage, is preparing to reveal something important. This may come through a vision, a symbolic dream, or a person randomly bringing up something about your childhood or a place you once lived. Don't dismiss it. That message carries a coded instruction for your next move. Archangel Michael says, it is time to gather your strength, not because a storm is coming, but because your wings are finally ready. You are not walking anymore, you're about to rise, and the higher you rise, the more silent your enemies become. Because they'll realize they cannot access what was never built for them. Something financial is about to unlock for you. It may come in the form of an idea to pay out, a raven, or a contact. Whatever the form, it's an answer to a prayer you forgot you even prayed. It's the divine restoration of what was taken. You are also about to be seen in a new light by someone who once overlooked you. Don't gloat. Just smile inwardly and stay focused. What's ahead is too sacred to be diluted by ego or revenge. Keep your crown on. Let God deal with them. You are not crazy. You are not imagining it. The shift is real. From the moment you opened this message, the timeline of your life was corrected. The delay hath been delivered. The curse has been undone, the betrayal has been reversed. And your future, it's already in motion. If you feel a wave of emotion rising as you read this, don't stop it. That is your soul exhaling after being spiritually suffocated for too long. I, Archangel Michael, seal this message over your life. No darkness shall re-enter. No weapon shall form again. No fear shall return to torment. No voice of doubt shall linger. Only peace. Only power. Only protection. You are walking into the greatest chapter of your life, fully awakened, fiercely guarded, divinely unstoppable. And if you feel led, or if this message awakens something deep within you, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Your support helps keep this divine portal open for the souls who need to hear what heaven is still speaking. This message was sacred. This moment was prophetic. And now it is complete. Archangel Michael says, now that you've reached this point, everything changes. You are not simply someone reading words on a screen. You are the one this moment was divinely aligned for. There are no more delays. No more false starts. No more secret blockages hidden behind smiles. The hands that once pulled on your energy and silence are now tied. The mouth that once spread lies about your intentions is now closed. And the door that was once shut tightly against your blessings is swinging open in supernatural force. You are entering your golden hour. This is the moment in your spiritual timeline where all of your tears, silence, strength, and battles are honored by the divine. Not because people recognize it, but because heaven recorded every second. You will begin to see evidence in small, almost mystical ways. An unexpected deposit. A name appearing on your phone that you were just thinking about. A song with lyrics that speak your exact situation. These are not random. These are the confirming echoes of this message manifesting in your physical world. Someone close to you will begin acting strangely. They may pull away, grow cold, or act emotionally distant. Don't panic. That's not rejection. That's removal. Your spirit knows they can no longer manipulate or access the newer version of you. The spiritual boundary has been installed. From now on, anyone who enters your life must pass through the light of truth. No more masks. No more energy leeches. No more secret intentions disguised as love or friendship. Archangel Michael says there will be a sudden shift in your body. A release of tension in the back, shoulders, or head. A need to sleep longer. A deep breath you didn't know you needed. These are signs that your spirit has been updated. The system of your soul has been upgraded. You may also start noticing that you're being watched. Not by stalkers or spies, but by divine observers. Angels, guides, and protectors walking in human form. They will appear as strangers who smile at you longer than normal. People who say something strangely familiar, or even animals that follow you momentarily. That's because the divine realm has reassigned your case. A new order has been activated. What was blocked is being fast-tracked, what was confused is now being clarified. And what was lost is being recovered and returned to you, multiplied. You must understand this clearly. You are not under spiritual attack anymore. You are under divine observation. Your life is now a field of miracles waiting to sprout. You have shifted from being a target to being a testimony. But you must move with awareness now. Every word you speak will be planted. Every choice will echo. You are no longer allowed to play small. Second-guess your intuition, or explain your boundaries. You are past that point now. The people who once needed you to dim your light in order for them to feel safe will either adjust to your brilliance or be removed completely. You are not meant to carry everyone. Only those aligned with your next elevation. Archangel Michael says the attack failed. The spell was broken. The lie was exposed. The energy was returned. The future is yours. You are going to begin seeing the beauty in everything again. The colors will feel brighter. Food will taste better. Time will move slower. Because for the first time in a long time, you are truly free. Your past no longer holds you. Your mistakes no longer define you. Your silence is no longer heavy. It's sacred. You will begin hearing from your future in flashes, quick visions, gut feelings, spontaneous ideas that feel strange but exciting. It's your higher self merging with the now moment. It's your spirit celebrating before the physical catches up. And finally, listen with your heart to this truth. You are not broken. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. The fact that you're still here, still breathing, still reading this, means you already won battles others never even saw. You are a living miracle. A spiritual warrior disguised in human skin, walking among those who have no idea what you survived. From this moment forward, walk like it. Speak like it. Love like it. Respect like it. Archangel Michael says, I am not leaving you. I will walk beside you now in silence, guiding your steps, speaking in symbols, guarding your back. You are under full divine protection. And I remind you gently once more, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Your gesture helps carry this light into more hearts that desperately need it. Hearts just like yours once did. You made it to the end of this message, but it's the beginning of your new story. The threat is over. Your promise is activated. It's your time now. Archangel Michael says, now that you have absorbed every word, every warning, and every activation written in this divine message, you have become a vessel of higher frequency. The attacks that were once coded to recognize your past energy no longer know where to find you. You have become untraceable to the forces that once knew your name in darkness. Your aura is shifting. People will sense something different in your walk, your tone, your silence. You may find some feeling nervous around you, others over-explaining themselves, and a few trying to mirror you suddenly. That's not confusion. It's the light in you exposing what they kept hidden. They are feeling your rise, even before they understand it. You're no longer walking in just energy. You are walking in assignment. The healing you've been craving, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, is now being released in layers. You may cry unexpectedly or feel sudden waves of peace that make you pause. Don't resist it. This is your body catching up to what your spirit already received. Old grief is leaving you. Heavy memories are softening. Tired energy is being replaced with sacred fire. You are being re-wicked. Someone who tried to attach shame to your name is being silenced, not by you, but by the divine court. Their energy will begin to scatter. Their name will fade from influence. And your name, once buried in misunderstanding, will now rise in truth and favor. Archangel Michael says, this was never about revenge. This was never about punishment. This was about awakening. You didn't deserve the betrayal, the losses, or the silence. But heaven used them to carve a strength in you that couldn't be faked. That's why you were given this message, not to scare you, but to mark the beginning of your true timeline. Every date, every delay, every wrong turn, it all led you here. And now, there are no more detours, your destiny has returned to its original alignment. The one written before the dissection, before the doubt, before the disappointment. Your name is now being echoed in higher places, spirit guides, ancestors, angels. They are speaking your name aloud, sending waves of favor, calling in support, and building bridges for you that no enemy can destroy. Be aware of these changes, sudden opportunities that feel too good to be true. They are not old friends resurfacing with either apologies or motives. Stay discerning. Recurring numbers like 111, 444, or 888 appearing around your decisions, they are confirmations. A vivid dream involving water, fire, or wings. That's your divine upgrade taking form. You are no longer just walking through life. You are being carried by divine orchestration. Archangel Michael says, if you've ever felt forgotten, remember this, you are heaven's loudest heartbeat. You are not an accident. You are not behind, you are not waiting. You are right on time. The gates are opening. The page is turning. The shift has completed. The crown is yours. Now breathe. Let your chest rise. Let your spine straighten. Let your light expand. You don't have to chase anything anymore. What belongs to you is being magnetized. What was stolen is being returned. What was delayed is arriving with interest. I have stood beside you in battle, I now walk with you in peace. And I will fly with you through victory. This message with the alarm clock of your soul. Now you are fully awake, fully protected, fully restored. And as you hold this blessing in your heart and prepare to step into the next chapter, know this. If you feel moved in your spirit and wish to express support for messages like this to reach others in divine timing, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Your gift carries energy too. It multiplies, it heals, and it fuels the light. This is your spiritual rebirth. A storm passed. Your soul survived. Now walk boldly and your miracle has already started. Archangel Michael says, now that you stand at the gates of your divine restoration, no force, no voice, no energy can reverse what heaven has released, the seal hath been placed upon your spirit. It glows in realms you cannot see, but the result will be undeniable in your life. You will notice sudden moments of clarity, old confusion lifting like fog at sunrise. Decisions you've been stuck on will now come with ease. Conversations you once dreaded will happen in peace. Things will begin to fall into place because your energy is no longer in survival mode. It's in sacred flow. Everything that was paused is now moving. Everything that was stuck is now unlocking. Everything that was broken is now being rewritten. Archangel Michael says a final test may arrive, not to punish you, but to confirm your transformation. It might look like the past. It might speak like the old season. But you will feel the difference this time. You won't flinch. You won't fold. You'll rise. You've outgrown the spiritual traps that once slurred you. You've mastered the lessons that once haunted you. And now, even your silence carries the force of heaven. A powerful door is opening in the days to come. It may show up as a meeting, an offer, a conversation, or a chance to move somewhere. When it arrives, you will feel warmth in your body. That's the divine yes. Don't delay. That moment is coded with breakthrough. There is someone who once judged you harshly. They're watching in silence now, not out of malice, but out of awe. They never expected you to rise the way you did. They never imagined that the one they once dismissed would be divinely appointed to shine. Their opinion no longer matters. Your worth was never theirs to define. Heaven has declared you worthy. And from this moment on, your name will not be carried by rumors. It will be carried by revelation. Archangel Michael says your house is now a sanctuary, a holy zone. You may feel called to rearrange something in your room, clean a specific space, or place something symbolic by your doorway. Don't ignore those nudges. You are anchoring sacred energy into your physical space. No enemy shall cross the threshold again. No curse shall settle near your bed. No dark thought shall survive your new peace. Your nights will become sacred again. Your mornings will bring clarity. Your days will carry grace. You will soon receive confirmation from someone unexpected. It may be someone who once doubted you, someone who disconnected, or someone you didn't even think remembered you. When it happens, you will smile without effort. That's how you'll know the past has no more grip on your soul. You are not just healing now. You are walking in resurrection. The winds have closed. The pain has served its purpose. The story has turned a new page. From this point forward, your reflection will look more familiar. Not because of how you look, but because of the light returning to your eyes. That light is your authority. That light is your purpose. Archangel Michael says, I fought battles you didn't even see, while you slept, while you cried, while you felt numb. I shielded your name in rooms you weren't in. I broke arrows aimed at your mind before they reached. I whispered your name to heaven until your blessing was approved. Now walk like it. There is no need to seek revenge. There is no need to explain your elevation. Your life will speak louder than any word ever could. You will become the evidence that light wins. One file vision. The door of golden light, slightly open. You are standing in front of it. There is no one else there. The handle is yours to touch. The moment you place your hand on it, you'll hear a voice, not external, but within, that says, it's time. And when you walk through, you'll know every attack, every tear, every delay, every dream, every whisper, every battle was leading to this. The golden door is your promise, and it's now opening, just for you. If this sacred message stirred your soul and confirmed your inner knowing, and if you wish to support the release of more messages like this to those in need of divine clarity, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Your support helps this light reach others still in the dark, still searching, still needing to hear. You are not forgotten. You are rising. And heaven is with you. Now go. Your miracle has begun. Archangel Michael says, now that the golden door has opened and your soul has crossed into the protected path, you will begin to see the world differently. It's not just the scenery that has changed. It's your position in it. The universe now bends in favor of your alignment, not your anxiety. The people who once looked through you will now be forced to look up to you. Not because you demanded it, but because heaven elevated you beyond their reach. Their eyes will widen in disbelief. They won't understand how your name is being whispered in places of power. But the truth is simple. You were chosen, and they were blind to it. Don't waste time explaining. Don't return to defend your blow. Let the light speak for itself. From now on, you will feel protected even in places that once made you anxious. The hallway you once rushed through will feel safer. The call you once dreaded will feel easier. The mirror that once felt foreign will reflect your true self. Because what was done in the spirit has now taken form in the physical, the blessings are not just spiritual. They're tangible. You will taste them. You'll wear them. You'll walk in rooms built for the version of you that refused to give up. You'll notice divine timing wrapping around you like armor, writhing to places just as someone else leaves, catching a message right before something would have gone wrong, being told, "We almost didn't pick you, but something about you felt right," that something was your favor. Archangel Michael says, "Do not be surprised when those who once gossiped about your pain begin to study your peace. You have become a walking mystery, a holy disruption, a quiet storm that clears out every false spirit in its path. That's why your presence is now powerful. That's why your silence now echoes. That's why your steps will shake the ground of those who plotted against you. Let them wonder. Let them whisper. Let them watch. You are too busy building a life they'll never be allowed to sabotage. You may soon find yourself laughing more, not because everything is perfect, but because your spirit has made peace with the process. The laughter is healing. It's sacred. It's heaven's confirmation that you survived what was meant to break you. Someone will try to re-enter your life, wearing a new face, but carrying the same energy. This time, your spirit will recognize them before your mind does. You'll feel a strange discomfort even if they say the right things. Trust that feeling. The old cannot follow you into the new. Archangel Michael says, if your soul whispers no, that is all the answer you need. There is a contract being written with your name. Spiritually, it has already been signed and sealed. You may see it soon in the form of a business deal, a housing opportunity, a divine partnership, a platform that puts your name in front of many. When it arrives, don't doubt it. You've done the inner work. You've carried the weight. You've kept the faith. This is not luck. It is fulfillment. This blessing has your name engraved in it. It will not be delayed. It will not be redirected. It will not be stolen. You may start to cry for no reason again. But this time, it won't be sorrow. It will be relief. It will be joy. It will be gratitude so deep that your body has to release it physically. Let it fall. Let it flow. Let it free you. You are not who you were when this message began. You are no longer fighting the battle. You are living in the victory. Archangel Michael says, the crown now sits on your head. It cannot be removed. It cannot be replaced, and those who tried to copy your light will soon be exposed for what they lack. They had access to your energy, but not your anointing. They imitated your movements, but not your mission. They watched you walk through fire, but never understood that it was your purity that kept you untouched. You are not just protected. You are preserved for something greater than even you know. And so, this is the final seal of this divine message. Let your enemies fall into silence. Let your future unfold in peace. Let your soul dance in light. Let your name echo in rooms you haven't stepped into yet. Let your life reflect the love that God never stopped pouring over you. You are the proof that what was meant for harm can be turned into holy fire. And now, you walk in that fire, untouched, undefeated, and undeniably chosen. If this message carried power into your heart, if it felt written for your very soul, and if you feel moved to keep this sacred light reaching others who are still in the dark, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Your support is not just gratitude. It is fuel for the angels to carry more light, more truth, and more divine awakening to souls still on their journey. You were never lost. You were being prepared for this very moment. And now, it has begun. Archangel Michael says, now you walk not as who you were, but as who you were always meant to become. The long road of confusion, rejection, hidden betrayal, and spiritual silence has ended. You are now living under the heavenly decree of fulfillment. Every step you take from here is under divine command. No energy of sabotage can follow you, no spirit of delay can cling to you. No whisper of doubt will reach your ears unless it is turned into confirmation of how far you've come. You are now in what the spirit realm calls the untouched zone. This is where favor follows you, doors open without explanation, and your very presence shifts atmospheres. Do not be surprised when people begin speaking softer around you, watching their words more carefully, or even confessing old truths to you. Your light has now become a mirror, and everyone around you will begin to see themselves more clearly. Some will draw closer in admiration. Others will pull away in fear. Let both happen. You no longer chase, prove, or persuade. You magnetize. You carry the frequency of one who has endured divine refinement. Not punishment. Not delay. Refinement. You have been sharpened, not to wound, but to cut through everything false around you. Your spiritual court is now fully assembled. What does that mean? It means your name is no longer being debated in heaven. Your path has been cleared, and your destiny has been activated. You will feel things before they happen. You will know what people are hiding before they speak. You will sense opportunity before the world even sees it. Your discernment is now prophetic. Your silence is now sacred. Your voice is now backed by divine thunder. Archangel Michael says, the veil between you and your next level has been removed permanently. In the coming days, expect sudden movement. A door you thought was shut will open again. A person who blocked you will unblock you. But by then, it will be too late. A divine connection will form out of nowhere and feel like home. Don't hesitate. Don't overthink, just flow. You have earned this season not by pleasing others, but by surviving what no one saw. Archangel Michael says, take a moment now to honor your own soul. You kept going when no one knew how hard it was. You forgave when you didn't receive an apology. You stayed silent when you could have exposed them. You loved even when your heart was exhausted. That is why you are being lifted now. That is why favor is flooding you now. That is why this breakthrough is irreversible. What God has released upon you cannot be undone by jealousy, judgment, or delay. The realm of confusion is closed. The chapter of betrayal is sealed. The hands that once tried to hold you back are now bound. You are being whispered about in heaven and noticed in places you did depthly. You are being mentioned in rooms your feet haven't touched. You are being protected even while you rest. This is divine placement. This is spiritual reward. This is holy justice. Now, as your spirit settles and your energy recalibrates, let your soul rest. You don't have to rush to prove anything anymore. Light on you speaks for itself. Heaven has already been ahead of you. Archangel Michael says, "There is nothing more to fear. It is done. It is sealed. It is yours." And if this sacred message lit something in you, if you felt truth awaken, fear fall off, or clarity return, you are not alone. If you feel moved to help this message others, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Your support helps keep this light traveling through the darkness for someone else, someone just like you, waiting for confirmation, protection, and divine peace. You made it through. You are no longer just a survivor. You are the divine proof that destiny always finds its way. Archangel Michael says, now that you have stepped into this sacred space, your overflow begins. This is not just restoration. This is more than recovery. This is heaven repaying you with interest for the years that felt like drought, for the tears that went unseen, and for the love you gave without return. The months where you felt like giving up were secretly being recorded in heaven's vault. Every time you whispered, "I just need one sign," this message, this very moment, was already being prepared. And now, you're living inside that sign. This is not coincidence. This is divine proof. Proof that your prayers were never ignored. Proof that your pain did not go unnoticed. Proof that your breakthrough could only come after your battle was complete. You will notice your surroundings begin to shift to reflect your new frequency. Old conversations will feel heavy. A dated role you used to play will no longer fit your spirit. You are not difficult. You are not distant. You are discerning. You no longer accept crumbs because you now remember you were always worthy of the feast. The table is being set. The seats are being prepared. And soon, you will dine in the very places that once rejected your presence. Archangel Michael says, watch for the signs in threes. Free unexpected blessings, free messages from people you didn't expect. Free new opportunities that appear almost side by side. This is confirmation that the shift is complete. From here forward, your life will begin to mirror the strength you showed in silence. Those who tried to trap you in your past will watch you rise into your future, and they won't be able to explain it. They'll call it luck. They'll say you got help. But they won't know the truth. The help was heaven. Someone is about to say your name in a room full of people you've never met. And when they do, doors will open. Not because you begged for favor, but because you walked in obedience when it was hardest. You did right by others even when they didn't do right by you. That energy has returned. That favor hath been multiplied, that blessing is now public. You may even notice someone apologizing soon. Not with words, but with actions. Watch how they move around you. Watch how they try to mimic your growth. You've become the blueprint. Let them learn. Let them grow. But do not let them in unless they are purifying by truth. You are now being guarded by divine fire. Every step you take will carry angelic presence. Every word you speak will carry energy. Every choice you make will carry purpose. Be wise. Be clear. Be slow to explain. You are not who you used to be. You are now spiritually licensed to walk in realms that others are not permitted to touch. This is your protected path. And what you do with it next will echo for generations beyond you. Archangel Michael says, there is one more surprise coming before this season ends. It may come wrapped in something small. Like an email, a letter, or a knock at the door. But when it arrives, you will feel a rush of warmth, a deep knowing. Your heart will whisper, this is it. And when you say yes, the gate will open wider. New resources. New people, new environments. And most importantly, a new version of you will be fully unlocked. The one who no longer flinches at fear. The one who no longer begs for love. The one who no longer waits for permission to rise. This is your emergence. This is your reward. This is your spiritual harvest. And if this message found you, lifted you, and wrapped your spirit in clarity, hope, and power, then know that it was written for you and only you. And if you feel led to support this light reaching others still waiting for their moment of breakthrough, you are the confirmation someone else needs. You are the light that darkness cannot dim. You are the chosen, the crowned, the called. It is done. It is yours. It is now.